Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. You get fairy dust, I get fairy dust, little friend gets fairy dust, and it is time to talk about the Kardashians. Okay, so last we left them, they had the fight. You can watch the previous video, but they had a big ass fight at the dealership. And so this, what I'm going to be reacting to is when Kim and Chloe and Courtney meet afterwards to try to resolve it. So watch this clip.
Can't let it bother me anymore. I'm in a different place.
And I feel the same way, that I need to let you guys out of my life a little bit and go live my own life.
Okay, bitch. Okay. What happened at that lunch or whatever they were doing was not having effective communication in any way, shape, or form. It's really, I mean, this is so huge. If you can start paying attention to this, it will change your life. So if you can start paying attention to the dynamics of how people talk. So let me just read. Courtney says, I can't let it bother me anymore. I'm in a different place. Which is, I think she says something like this every single season. And the last time I heard her say it was in like one of the final years, and she's like, I'm not working. I'm not doing that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. But it sounds like a boundary. It sounds like a boundary, but it is not a boundary. I can't let it bother me anymore. I'm in a different place. Is a dig. And how we know it's a dig is, where's my pen? Here it is. Okay, so we always talk to each other from one of three ego states. The first ego state would be a parent ego state. The second one would be adult mode ego state. And third one would be child mode ego state. And this is a part of transactional analysis, but you don't need to worry about that. I just use this tool and I find it to be so helpful. When shit goes down, I'm like, what's happening? And then it's like, this helps me understand what's happening. And so what we hope when we have a meeting to kind of resolve things, we want to, so here's parent mode, adult mode, and child mode. Parent mode, adult mode, and child mode. Okay, so what we want is to talk from adult to adult. Whenever we're trying to manage a situation or if we need to make amends. So when we make an amends, that's from an adult place. I'm so sorry I said that because, and then you do the real apology, which you can find out about in my book. We take responsibility. That's how we know it is an adult mode, is that we're taking responsibility and we're conscious. Adult mode is the conscious paying attention mode. Parent mode is either shaming parent or it is a controlling parent or something like that. So all that's happening here is a lot of parent mode. So when someone says, so one of the ways I use this tool is, what would an adult do? What would an adult say about this? And so if an adult really felt like they can't let shit bother them anymore and that they're in a different place, they don't need to say it, because their behavior, if they really believe that, their behavior would take care of it. If she knew she was in a different place, so that's not something that we say to each other unless we're trying to make them feel like shit. And so this sounds very parent mode. I can't let it bother me anymore. Like, you're a piece of shit. You're a child. You're so lame. I'm up here and I can't let this bother me anymore, aka you. I'm in a different place. So it's really talking down to another person. So then Kim says, Kim doesn't take it. So sometimes somebody will, if you say that to them, they'll start to cry or they'll feel bad or they'll, whatever. We'll talk about what happens in a minute. But what Kim does to this, So nobody's talking from here. Nobody's actually trying to solve a problem. That's another hallmark of the adult mode, is you're solving problems. So Kim comes back up here with her response and says down to Courtney to get her to feel like a piece of shit, and Chloe too, is, I need to let you guys out of my life. Okay, that's super dramatic. And again, that's not what adults say to each other. I need to let you out of my life. If I need to let you out of my life, I won't make an appointment with you anymore. Or if I need to let you out of my life, I can, and if I need to really let you out of my life, that is, that's not what people do. I cannot, again, make an appointment with you. I can, because what is she saying? I don't want to be sisters with you anymore. That doesn't even make sense. What does that mean, to let you out of my life? It doesn't even have a meaning. Unless she were to cut them off completely and never speak to them again. But she could do that without saying it. When someone says that to you and they're peacing out, they're wanting to make you feel like shit before they go. Instead of, hey, I'm so sorry, I'm not getting my needs met in this relationship, and I need to figure out, just not trying to make someone else feel like a piece of shit. It's not easy. But yeah, no one's apologizing. Nobody's actually sorry. They're just still in my opinion, they're still in the fight from the other day. They're not done. They're just using different words and not yelling. So Kim says, I need to let you guys out of my life a little bit. Okay, that's very shamey. That's like, you're not, I can't be with you anymore because I'm up here and you're down here and you haven't acted correctly. So I need to let you out of my life a little bit and go live my own life. And again, go live my own life. Where is she going? How does she even do that? Are they never going to have family meals together? And they all know this, that they're not going to leave each other forever. They know underneath that they will still be a family. But they're saying these things to make each other feel like shit. So nothing was accomplished here. One of the things that happened here as well is you saw Chloe, you didn't see it in this clip, but a little bit after that, Kim keeps saying that kind of stuff, and Courtney does too. And then Chloe leaves. So that's what a child mode would do, is run away from something upsetting instead of, and usually when one of the ways the child mode can say that they're like, I'm done. And that's just like, I can't handle this anymore, so I have to leave the environment, which that's flight mode. So when someone leaves the argument, or someone runs out, or someone, says they have to go, that person is in flight mode. And if somebody wants to chase them and continue the fight, would be more fight mode. But I just thought that was interesting to see. And Chloe does it twice. She does it here, and then she does it in another clip later in the episode. But what I wanted you to see is that that the other thing that happens then is, so Kim says, I need to let you guys out of my life. Like, I need to let you guys out of my life. Dig, shamey. And then what does she do? She calls her mother. So, but not to, hey mom, I want to go ahead and take that modeling job out of the country, or hey mom, I want to go ahead and put me up for this, or hey mom, like, get me this or get me that. Like, she's not calling her to talk about her life, or hey mom, it's about them. And so if you want to let somebody out of your life, if you truly mean that, you don't talk about them anymore. There's no need to talk about them, because that's just drama. So the first thing that she does is triangle with her mother about her sisters. And then later her sisters do the same thing, which we'll look at that in the next video. But this is very, very helpful to just remember, is that person parenting me? Like, they're saying I'm bad? Because if you're feeling like someone's saying like, you're a bad girl, like you've done bad, then that person's in parent mode and they're trying to put you in child mode. And so it's just helpful to know that another way of saying all this is that that was just noise coming out of mouths. Like, that's just noise. It had no actual meaning except to continue to dig each other, except to keep hurting each other's feelings. So I hope that was helpful. I love you. Bye.